Welcome, people. I'm Dr. Muskan, and with me is Manas. He is engineer, he's author, and he's life balance coach. Together, we are going to read this book, Countdown to Riches. We have already recorded introduction, chapter one, which was all about your wish list. Chapter two, which was about turn outgoing money into incoming money, and chapter three, which was about wealth affirmations.
Amazing.
Yeah, we have in last video we have shared in detail that how to create your affirmations and how affirmations work. And today we are going to talk.
All words also we have discussed a lot over there. Word में ताकत है, शक्ति है.
Yes, we have talked about power of words. And now we are going to talk about day 4, which is all about I want day.
Yeah.
So this
Beautiful.
of course, I will be the one who will be reading the lines, and Manas will take us to the depth of each line. This chapter says that the greatest secret of getting what you want from life is know what you want and believe you can have it.
Yes, true. So universe gives only when you are sure. If you are confused, see, you cannot confuse the universe for sure. But if you are confused, you are going to get the confused things. If you are really certain what you really want, and if you believe yourself that yes, I deserve it, I can get it, then you will. Otherwise, no matter how hard you may try, you will self sabotage yourself. Yeah.
So, for example, people say that life has its own destiny, and I surrender to the way of the life that wherever it will take. And I am right now not doing any action. I surrender. And they are waking up in the morning, sleeping at night, waking up in the morning, sleeping at night. But inside, the soul is tired. The soul does not want to take actions. So, what are few activities a person can do to come from that victim stage to the victor one?
Yeah. First of all, we must understand that nothing happens automatically. It happened automatically only when we made the automation systems installed in our system. Simple. So by nature, we're supposed to go down, not going up. ऊपर से नीचे उतारने के लिए एनर्जी नहीं डालना पड़ता है. But when you want to go up step by steps, we need to put our effort, energy in. So similarly, for human beings, when as a soul transforms through different species, and one of the most the beautiful and I would say the most charismatic species is human species, which is created the highest form of life can get in human form of life, and the most uh, least in the number in the species. Yeah, out of 84, the 4 millions are the only human beings. But human beings only have the choice of thoughts, choice of beliefs, choice of actions they wanted to take it. Yeah. So what level of thoughts we are thinking, what kind of actions we wanted to take, that's where we create our destiny. As you mentioned, how we can create that victim to victor, that defines what kind of choices we are making each and every time. If I call it BCD, B for birth, D for death, between human beings came in this world, in this life as a birth, and when going from this life is death, in between there is a called C, is choice. So human beings are being developed moment by moment of choices. What choices I am making right now, that will define the destiny, what going to happen tomorrow or day after. So if we wanted to create a destiny after years, then we need to make the choices right now. What will take me through to that? If whatever we have done, and if we are continuing to do that same, we are going to become the same what we are there yesterday. If we wanted to be tomorrow, we need to start working on today so that we will reach there tomorrow what we wanted to be there. So
Yes.
that's where we need to human beings has a choice. So what kind of level of choices? Now the next questions can come, that how human beings can make the choices. Human beings has only one thing can do that, that is called desire. इच्छा हमारे हाथ में है. क्या इच्छा करना है हमारे हाथ में है. Whatever we may desire. ऊपर वाला बोलेगा तो तस्तु. Very simple. But the question is, after being desiring, are we putting effort into making it in reality? गोल को हकीकत करने के लिए हमको एफर्ट थोड़ा डालना पड़ेगा. Then it will happen. So, in conclusion, I can say only one thing: choose the right desire and put the water every day. Act upon it. That means act upon it, and you will see the beautiful blossoming flowers will come from that effort. Yeah. So this is very, very important.
Beautiful. That we always have a chance to choose a different choice and change our life.
Yeah.
One must
If
give
I give,
chance.
if I give a context in this, when we are reading the book called Countdown to Riches, the difference between uh, again successful or the rich people or the wealthy people and not wealthy people are not that they have more money or they have more energy or they have more time. No, they have bigger thoughts. They have bigger ambitions. They have bigger thoughts. They have bigger actions frequencies. That's why they are there. It's very simple. Not something else. They have the different level of belief. And that's the distinguish between a successful and not successful people. The quality of thoughts they have is way different.
Amazing. The next line of this book is from the book The Secret: an epidemic
Oh.
worse than any plague that humankind has ever seen has been raging for centuries. It is the
Yeah.
don't want epidemic. People
Mm.
keep this epidemic alive when they predominantly speak, think, act, and focus on what they don't want. But this
Mm.
is the generation that will change history because we are
Mm.
receiving the knowledge that can free us from this epidemic.
Mm.
It begins with you, and you can become the pioneer of this new thought movement by simply thinking and speaking about what you want. Let me
Mm.
ask, do you think and talk more about what you want, or do you think and talk more about what you don't want? Because universal law will manifest either. Do you
Mm.
talk more about the abundance of money you would
Mm.
like to have, or do you talk about lack of money? Because universal law will manifest whichever one you talk about the most.
Yeah, exactly. Question is what we are thinking. Again, are you thinking that मैं क्या नहीं चाहता हूँ, what I don't want, or what do you want? Again, it starts with thoughts, and as we discussed last video, if you haven't gone through, go back. The link is mentioned in the description. Go there and watch it. That how the powerful words has that power, how that word can literally change your reality. So, what we want, what we do not want. At the beginning of our discussions today, we mentioned it depends on what we think about and what you want or not. So choose your right vocabulary, very, very important, because we cannot confuse there. If we are confused ourselves, we will only get confused things. You see that if we are confused, we get, even if we're looking for solutions from the people, they also confuses us. And then we think, like, why people are confusing? Because we are confused, we are also getting a people are confused. It happened to me many times, and I learned from it. I did not recognize why, because this would become a pattern. When I wanted to have that clarity, because clarity is a power.
Somebody they messaged yesterday that gold price are doubled,
Hmm.
and
I don't know, double. It is again relative. Doubles of from yesterday's or today's or 10 years back. doubled.
Like all the gold which was there before, the whatever price they have took, it is double. And somebody was sharing that they were having 50 lakhs of gold already with them, and they just took it and saw in the market, and it was now of 1 cr.
So
And
that's what I was telling. So if you talk to an economist, if you talk to an financial person, he'll tell, got doubled in how many years, how many months, how many days?
so that is a question mark, but
Yeah.
but it is just like whenever we are thinking how we are abundant in terms of the money, the thing is the ways will be open magically. There was one person, I was reading his book, his name is Jack Canfield, and
Mm.
he's wrote the book on chicken soups for the souls. And he was I saw his movie also, The Secret, and I just come to know that every day in morning he used to write 5 action steps
Mm.
required for selling his book, because he was having one target that x amount of money I want, so for that x amount of books needs to get sell out, so I will receive that amount. So he used to write 5 actions. Okay, today I have to go to a bookstore and ask them to keep my book in their bookstore. Today I have to do the marketing of my book on these social website. Today I am going to send this many emails to the people and send them the link for my book. Today I am going to sell give them the offer that if they will buy this course, my they will get this book
Mm.
included. So when all of this he was doing, to he come to know that over a period of time he used to receive on emails the depth messages that this many of your is left. But over a period of time, when he practiced, he got an opportunity to speak in some college. And there, when he spoke for an hour, he later on told, this is my book and it carries all the secrets.
Yeah.
And he literally, it was a rush of people who were like, I want this book.
Mm.
And this is how magic has turned out in his life. And
Yeah.
the invitation to the college to speak on a particular topic was also just magical. People come to know
Mm.
that he's some personal development trainer, he speaks about something, and he was invited.
Yeah.
So, this book says that talk more about what you want and talk more about what good has happened in life. What people do,
Yes.
people have habit to talk about what negative has happened and that has passed away, but still they repeat, and create the more pain. But now the time has changed. We have to repeat the good that has happened, and we have to smile more on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this book says, do you say my grocery shopping was ridiculously expensive, or I got a bunch of things today that was discounted? Do I can't afford to take a vacation, or I want to take a vacation soon, or really I want to go to Tahiti?
Yes.
You say my boss won't even consider increasing my salary, or I am so grateful I got paid today. I
Mm.
really appreciate my job. Do you say gas prices are insane, or I am so grateful for how low maintenance my car is? So today I
Mm.
want you to try to only think and talk about what you want, especially around money. But you see, if you can do it for everything, the practice is life changing. Like
Yeah.
my silver membership is going in flow. And I
Yeah.
just remember in the very starting when I was not having that, I used to take a journal and I used to script that how it looks like and how it feels like. And I used to journal that there will be one day when I'll be having 11 courses. There will be one day when I'll be teaching people self love. There will be one day when I will be there will be so many people in the Zoom room. There will be one day when these courses will be selling on autopilot. There will be one day when I'll be sleeping and money will be coming in the bank account. And how I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling grateful. So this was the dream once,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
stopped.
Dreams become reality.
reality, and I didn't stop thinking good about that. It was not like challenges were not there in life. The challenges were increasing, but my focus was never on the challenges. My focus was always on what I have to build.
Yeah.
And the more the focus was on what I want, what I want, what I want, I was in the freedom state. Because
Mm.
those actions were the inspired actions.
Yes.
But the moment we think about, okay, this challenge is there, and because of this challenge, I can't take this action, we even resist the thought.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we have to think, and the inspired action will happen.
Yes. We
So,
have to think more deep.
yeah,
When we're not going, you want to go much more deeper. And the conviction on that thought. So why? We must ask again and again question, why I'm thinking, what I want to do, why I want to do. The more deeper we'll get, the more conviction we'll get. The beliefs will be much stronger, and that's why that inspired actions will naturally will flow to them. Initially, it will not be, but it will eventually it will turn into that inspired action. And when inspired action thinks, then magical transformation also is going to happen.
yeah, there was a time when I was having few subscribers on, and I used to write on paper that my intention is creating valuable content which I want to listen, the same I will provide to the people.
Yeah,
What happened was I written as in desire then, and I had written a okay, YouTube subscribers. I used to write every month ki 500 subscribers are increasing geometrically.
yeah, lovely.
So what
अब
happened?
बोलते बोलते मेरा सब्सक्रिप्शन एक बार गया देखो तो हो रहा है
So how it looks like and how it feels like, and I used to say that, YouTube, I'm seeing that my subscribers are increasing, I'm seeing that my watch hour is increasing, I'm seeing that the views are increasing, I'm seeing that people are taking interest in the content, I'm seeing that there are a lot of likes and comments, I'm seeing that people are sharing their views on what they want more. I am seeing that there is one AdSense pin of mine. I'm seeing that I am receiving that AdSense pin. I'm seeing that the I have given all the details of mine to YouTube. I'm seeing the money flowing from YouTube towards me. And what am I
Obviously.
feeling? I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling energetic. I'm feeling blessed.
Yes,
I'm happy. I'm feeling flow. I'm feeling magic. I'm feeling grace. I'm feeling ease. I'm feeling love. And the moment I used to say that, now the next step was I'm worthy to receive all of it because it exists. I'm
yeah,
worthy to receive all of it because I exist. And then I do detachment practice, that what if it happens even better than I've ever imagined? Either this or something better is on the way. And then I used to say that God never punishes, God always prepare. I trust the process. I trust the process. I trust the process. I make peace with
yeah.
pain. I am universe favorite child. Everything is unfolding in front of me in my favor. And the moment I started
Amazing.
doing this, I don't know, literally, I don't know how the subscribers are these today. Because
Literally, yes.
when I see these subscribers, I feel like I have not done any effort to make these subscribers.
Yeah, you have made the effort in the past, and the efforts. I was just
Like
before this, I
effortless
was
because
reflecting.
from
No, before yeah, before this meeting, I was just reflecting on that. If efforts enough can give us the result or the success, then maybe मजदूर वाला सबसे ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल होते मजदूर ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल होते हैं
and from which place you are talking about it.
either it is talk about money if we talk about anything you want to do it in life whatever it is only effort alone cannot make you successful effort is a part of it so only effort सक्सेसफुल होता तो मजदूर वाला हो जाता ना गाधे भी सक्सेसफुल हो जाता सब कुछ में donkey also become because he's the most hardworking person.
Hmm.
So that is not effort alone, but the level of thoughts, the level of emotions we can experience that not everyone can. And thoughts and emotions are the medium by which we can experience that success. And the person, as I mentioned last time, some time back only to you, that Elon Musk, Mother Teresa, take the example of all these successful people. It's not they have more time and they have more money, that's why they're successful. No. because they have the quality of thoughts and qualities of emotions much higher than any one of us.
Hmm.
That human being can do it. And because you could feel that, you could see it, you could literally taste the success. Those things are just as a byproduct, it came to you. It's very simple. It was just a matter of time. Just a कुछ वक्त लगा इसको एक्सटर्नली बाहर मैनिफेस्ट होने में, क्योंकि वो अंदर ऑलरेडी मैनिफेस्टेड था, वो बाहर में जस्ट एक फॉर्म में आ गया है. If someone is eating a lot of sugar, lot of sugar, a lot of sugar in over a period of time, it is just a matter of time उनका ब्लड शुगर होने वाला है. जो जब एक मेडिकल एक सूच निकलेंगे, टेस्ट करेगा, उसको देखेगा ब्लड शुगर है. इसमें कोई शौक नहीं है.
Hmm. Hmm.
You understand what I mean? Like lot of patients comes to you, मेरा ये problem है, वो problem है. This is nothing but the manifestation, because that's how they have lived the life over the period of time.
Like there is freedom in imagination.
Yeah,
We can go on any
tax free. It is
that
tax free.
is tax free. There is freedom in sitting on any room. Like YouTube is a big universe. There are different homes in the universe, and those homes are our channels.
Yeah.
We can sit with any person in that home of theirs and listen to the conversation they are having, and we can upgrade our own self.
Yes.
Similarly, whatever we are attracting in life, good, bad, best, ugly, is we are attracting because somewhere in our inner world, our thought process is like that. Like
Exactly.
yesterday, somebody was sharing with me that they were telling their story that we live in one house, but my brother is having all the freedom to do all the things. And he me also that, you also have the freedom to do all those things, but I don't feel I am having that freedom.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that is because that person thought was of freedom, and
Yes.
yours thought was not of that freedom. And when I was having a conversation with my brother that, what are your belief system and value system regarding your life, so he says that my value is I'm fierce. And I was like, how come you are fierce? He said
Mm.
that I am fierce because I am so much adventurous. I love sky diving, I love
Yeah.
bungee jumping, I love, that balloon ride. I love
Yeah.
different adventures.
Skywalk.
Yeah, sky.
Fire.
Yeah. And when he was sharing all of that, and I was like, what is your belief system behind this value system of fears? He
Hmm.
says to me that बहन जिसने जब मरना होता है ना उसकी डेट लिखी होती है.
Hmm.
मैं जितने मर्जी ये एडवेंचर कर लूं मैं तो नहीं मरने वाला. Because he's jumping from so big height. And
Yeah.
I was even watching his in second video of bungee jumping. When he jumped from that through that rope, he was even above that 15,000. Like there is
Yeah.
one place from where
Yeah.
people are throwing them, but उससे भी ऊपर वो गया था sky तक, and he was again thrown down because he told that person who was throwing him down that I want to have more adventure, right? Now,
Yeah.
it was the belief system of him that I won't die doing all of this because the date is pre-decided by God. So, when we master the belief and value,
Yes.
doing becomes easy.
Yeah.
For example, in terms of money also, there is value system that, I am going to have, what we say, family is the value, service is the value. Like yesterday I
Yeah.
was listening to one of the person, his name is Ashmin Manjul ma'am. She's oncologist, and she says that sign a check on your name by the universe and write at the back of that check that this much amount is going for charity. Then sign another check and say this much amount is going for the contributions in family. Sign
Yeah.
another check and write that this is the contribution for my own traveling. Sign another check and say this is the contribution for my education. Now the money is going to come through you different ways, but have those magical checks with you,
Yeah.
because the purpose is super clear and the universe is
Yeah.
also flooding the money towards you
Yes.
very clear that why you want that particular money. When you keep that
Money needs purpose.
money, it flows. And the
Yeah.
belief system is as simple as around the money, that money is a tool for service. Money is the, money is abundant, it is energy. The
Mm.
moment we say this is the moment we receive massive money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to- the next line of this book says, the more you can train your mind to focus on what you want, the faster your finances will change.
Yes. Very, 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 very important. Wherever focus goes, energy flows. So money is also energy. So if you can't redirect your energy, then how you can align with the money energy? It's very simple. So focus is in 2026. This is going to be the next highest paid currency because we have enough such beautiful gadgets like this are going to bombard us, distract us, trying to grab our attention and go away from our destination or the focus. So the more we will be having the superpower to ability to focus on one thing, doing consistently again and again and again and again, then you will see the money is going to come from each and every direction, means multiple direction the money will come. But if you are getting distracted, if you are getting succumbed by so-called pressure and things and the societies, मतलब भीड़ का हिस्सा बनेंगे, then you will be one of the person in the same crowd. But if you wanted to come, if you wanted to like out of the crowd, then you need to do what the people does. Those who are not in the crowd. It's very simple, and those people have absolute focus, as Bhagavad Gita mentioned. व्यवसायत्मिका बुद्धि एकैः गुणधर focus, pinpointed attention. The more the focus you have, you will see that your energy is also redirected. As we mentioned in the first uh, conversation of this series, if you can go back there, you will understand that we have mentioned that wherever focus goes, energy flows. If you're focusing on debt, you will see a lot of calls comes from the bank. You wanted to have more and more loans or not. So similarly, what you want in your life, what exactly you wanted to have, keep focus on that. If you do not put the pinpointed focus on it, you're not going to get it.
Mhm.
It is your responsibility to put focus on your own goal.
Uh, for example, there is some, as we all are evolving, there is some trauma which has happened in somebody's life. What a person do is sometime they attach their identity to
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And when they attach their identity to the trauma, that becomes an excuse for them not to grow in life.
yes,
And sometimes when people create the stories which is not in their favor,
yeah,
not able to grow. And
yeah,
sometimes they create the story of pain, and that pain creates inaction.
yes,
The basic purushart or the basic deep inner work a person can do is gratitude,
yes,
to shift their focus. Every
mm,
time, I am having a call with any person, they always say that I am so much enlightened and I am so much wise and I am so much kind and I am so much this, but I'm not able to shift my focus.
yeah,
So the all those people who was having those questions, the simple answer is gratitude is the answer.
yeah,
The more you focus on what you already have, the more you are going to receive. The more
yeah,
you're going to complain of how life is, the more you are going to feel drained out, tired, not able to move ahead in life.
mm,
So, this book next says that it helps if there is someone you can do this with, or you can help each other out if
yeah,
one of you slips up. Otherwise, ask the universal law to make you aware anytime you slip up. Say,
mm,
show me clearly if I think or talk about what I don't want.
yeah,
Matlab, this is a command to the universe that show me clearly if I think or talk about what I don't want.
yeah,
Uh, you can also set an intention. Today I am going to exclusively focus on and talk about what I want.
Yeah, it happened a lot, many times, in especially when I used to go for an interview. You know, I myself used to design the questions for me, and those questions I used to literally visualize and make it in a thing that those questions only will be asked by my interviewer. That's all. Not out of it cannot come that out of syllabus questions cannot come to me. It's very simple. They're going to ask only those questions. I have to believe it, visualize it, practice it. And even they used to ask a different question, I used to make them to come to that point only what I wanted to answer, and that question used to come from them. It happened multiple times, multiple times. So exactly what I was just saying. It is a, you give that intention. And one of the technique I used to follow, and I was still following many times, and nowadays I don't use that, but I used to do that. Before I going to the bed, I pay obeisances to the um, you know land or bed, whatever you say it is called, um, Dhatri Mata, right? So I was paying obeisances and giving the intention that whatever things happen today, the gratitude is how I am grateful for entire day. And I wanted to wake up tomorrow morning fresh to start something new. So give me that energy, give me that vision, give me that strength so that I can perform again freshly. And please wake me up tomorrow morning so that I can see this beautiful world you have created just to enlighten to my eyes. And it creates a lot of magic. Sometimes I call it is like pillow magical practice. I give intention to the pillow before going to the bed and sleep. So it's really magically wow.
So this
Intention.
completed. Only the last line is left, and I'll read that last line. Before that, I have created one question answer introspection for the people. Few questions by which they can check that are they coming into the successful people or not. So the first question you can check yourself. It is self checking of all of you, that did I created something new course or content today. Basically,
Mm.
am I into the creation zone? Now the creation
Mm.
zone can be in the physical terms, it is the content, it is the course, it is some live calls, or in the non-physical term it can be your stories in your favor, it is
Yes.
in your favor, it is what you are repeating in your mind, because what you are repeating you are creating that reality. The
Yeah.
second question is, did I converted my idea into action?
Mm.
So there are so many ideas coming in mind that I'll do this, I'll do that. वो idea action में convert किया. Third is, am I a player or a spectator watching someone else?
Yeah.
Uh, Player is, for example, if there is a football match, there are only 11 players in the ground. Rest
Yes.
all are spectators watching others.
Yeah.
So who are you? If you are a player, you are successful. If you are a spectator, you have to work to become a player.
Yeah.
Fourth question is, am I repeating for myself what's working for me?
Yeah.
Because when you are going to repeat what's working, you are going to create more in life for what is working in your life. Maximum times, the inner chatter in mind is what's not working. So that is successful people do. So we have to focus on what's already working in life. With that, more is going to come.
Yeah.
Next question is, am I acting bigger than my head chatter or choosing the same place?
Yes.
The head chatter is going to tell us to stop, but we have to just move ahead, because when we are playing the game, we learn the rules while playing the game.
Mm. Yes.
Next question is, write the names of five successful people near me and how their success is supporting me.
Yes.
Seventh question is, do I have calendars ready for the task to get done? Because if I
Mm.
have calendars, the moods are not going to come in between. And
Mm.
next question is, am I visualizing it beautifully?
Yes.
So these are the eight questions which will help you to know that how you can come from the zone of not doing good from coming into the success zone. And the last line,
Inaction to action.
yeah, the last line of this chapter says, if you would only think and talk about what you want, then that's all that you would get. Really think about that.
Yeah.
Here we end up with the chapter 4. So, Manas, what is the one message you want to give to the public?
The message is very simple. So focus on these 8 questions, whatever this Dr. Muskan told, and share where you need to work upon yourselves. Stick, come from inaction zone to action zone. The most important is taking actions. See, no matter how I say the process, unless until you take the actions, you will not going to move forward in life. So results actually lying in the action, and it's all start with the thoughts. So improve the quality of thoughts and get your empowering belief systems, and then ultimately it will happen only you take actions, move forward. And if you're facing any times any difficulties taking actions, get a coach. Very simple. That's where the actions becomes much easier, because they are the most experienced person, because they have already walked the talk for their life, and they also helped some other persons where might be you are in today. So why to wait and waste time and effort and money by just experiment? This is the most costliest way to do that. So get a coach. Job sounds easy. And if you wanted to ask that questions, yeah, same thing Dr. Muskan did, same thing I did. So I'm just speaking from that my experience, and also helping others with the same experience. So if you do that, you will see the life is completely different. Life will be completely transformative. And that's what we all are meant for. And both of our intention is that, to give you the transformation, to give you that experience. And that is the intention, what just she mentioned something like. So get those 8 questions. And if you forgot these 8 questions, you can pause it. Okay, we'll do one thing. I know some people will not be able to do it. Dr. Muskan will put in the description, but you need to put the effort which you are applying and what the result you are getting. Put on the same video, because that's what we would love to hear that, because we are looking for your success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manas, for enlightening us.
Thank you.